Tēnā koutou. I have prepared this affidavit in advance of my mental health review tribunal in order to set up my views. Context for why I disagree with the order. I know that it is an abnormal state of mind to hurt and harm others to benefit yourself and then lie about it to everyone until you believe it never occurred. I know it's also delusional to then talk about events in your past which no one now believes happened because of the lack of proof due to the lies you told about the event. I know it's also a disorder of cognition to keep talking about things that can't be proved even though they happened when there is no proof. I know that with this abnormal state of mind, it is mentally disordered to do things and say things that physically and emotionally hurt and harm others and or yourself. Also, it is mentally disordered to not care for yourself to the detriment of others. Therefore, with all these things being taken into consideration, by definition, I have a mental disorder, regardless of me now knowing that within me I have the spirit of a sound mind. For it is the role of the psychiatrist to judge if I'm trustworthy about my confessions about past events for which there is no proof. And if they don't or can't or won't believe me, I understand that I shall always be mentally disordered. So why do I disagree with the order? In summary, I agree with the diagnosis and therefore agree to treatment. However, I do not agree to the current psychiatric drug-only treatment. Currently, the only way to put forth this case within the Mental Health Act is to appeal the diagnosis through tribunal. My suggestion is that an inquiry is to be done by those responsible authorities to obtain non-drug treatments and not electroshock therapy type methods that work by doing extensive damage to the brain similar to psychotropic drugs, but non-drug treatments such as therapy, counselling, psychology and spiritual treatments currently available in other countries. Then that these treatments are incorporated into mental health compulsory treatment for those who desire to be healed and well, as I do, as part of their legitimate compulsory treatment options. All mental health psychiatrists I've spoken with agree that psychotropic drugs cannot heal you nor make you well, and that if you are to be healed and well, this has to become your responsibility as a patient to do so. As part of being responsible for my healing and wellness, it has become apparent to me that drug-only treatment alone is not sufficient to accomplish my healing and wellness. The reason for this case coming before you here, for the record, is simply to start the process for a request for the responsible authority to do an inquiry into the cases of people who have been healed and made well from mental health issues in other countries. Then see which treatments that they have used can be incorporated here for the betterment of our mental health services and those patients of such services, and thereby the communities in which these patients exist. The reason why this case has come before you, again for the record, is that it is my only option currently within the mental health compulsory treatment framework is to appeal the diagnosis and keep appealing until other non-drug treatment options, as previously mentioned, that can actually heal me and make me well, become available here as they are in other countries, and then also become a part of my compulsory treatment. Conclusion. In closing, if mental health is really important to us here, all here in New Zealand, we should be looking into those that have become healed and well in other countries and what treatments they have utilised there to become healed and well. For any illness without cure shall only increase, not decrease. Kia ora.